So much has been going on when it comes to the Johnstons. And right now we've obviously got Anna still being pretty much, excluded from the family throughout this current season. And of course, also on top of that, Anna's obviously coming out on social media to also address her point of view on each episode that does air, because she obviously understands that when TLC does drop an episode, it will be edited to TLC's satisfaction for entertainment purposes. And obviously right now, it does feel like when you're watching the show, TLC are definitely favoring the family over Anna most of the time with the scenes, because a lot of the scenes that have been displayed throughout the season so far are always showing the family complaining about how Anna hasn't been here, how Anna hasn't contacted them, how Anna's done this, Anna's done that. Now, of course, they do also show Anna's scenes where she does obviously explain herself as well, but it does feel like a season of more of an ambush towards Anna rather than a season where it's more fair, purely because you've got a season where you got mum and dad speaking ill against Anna, saying that, she's not here, da 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 da. But then also on top of that, you've also then got Elizabeth as well, also saying that Anna said this, Anna said that. And then also you've got Alex and, my apologies, I always forget these two here, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let's just get this right, okay? Then we've always got Alex and Emma, that's the one, okay? And then obviously Alex and Emma also have their part, but they also come out as well. And then they also saying, I don't know why she doesn't reach out, I don't know why she doesn't come over, blah, 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 blah. So really and truly, this season does feel like it has been edited to pretty much ambush Anna. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into exactly what went down in this week's episode, okay, with everything revolving around the Thanksgiving drama. We already dropped the video so far on this channel regarding Anna coming out to speak up against the family, or at least to defend herself and react to what she's seen so far. But now what I've done is, guys, I've compiled, obviously a compilation of clips from the most recent episode that we're going to obviously watch and obviously have a little bit of touch on in terms of how I feel, and hopefully you folks can let me know in the comment section how you feel as well, okay? Because some of the things that I've got here, you might have actually missed them, and maybe there's things that I missed as well, but let's get into it.
Did Anna ever reach out to you on Lane's birthday, or say any happy birthday to Lane?
No, his birthday, when she started all that crap on social media, a fake account, and put on her story that stupid statement about Leighton's birthday not being invited and such. Chaos kind of went on a social media platform. Anna took some anger, I guess you could say.
It's funny how she uses the word anger, but then tries to kind of downplay it. But she's really basically trying to say that Anna's the one that got angry with the situation, But I'm not going to say it so abruptly, but she did, you know what I mean? But at the same time though, is she really saying that Anna was the only one that was angry in the situation? If anything, the word that she should have used, in my opinion, should have been upset. But let's get into it.
To social media, but the whole twist of it was apparently a fake account.
Let's read exactly what it says here first and foremost. No photos of Anna, happy birthday. She was invited, but didn't show up. That's what Elizabeth says. And as you can see, for anyone wondering, I was not invited to the birthday, because if I was, I definitely would have gone regardless of the situation. It breaks my heart that I was not invited and couldn't see my family for a special day. Now, this is something that has definitely been a conversation over social media right now regarding this episode and this specific clip as well, where Elizabeth is saying that she was invited. Well, here's the thing. One thing that I would say for sure is that so far when I've seen conversations with Anna, and she had one with Alex and Emma earlier on, and they spoke about why haven't you come and see us, blah, 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 blah. One thing that Anna has definitely stayed consistent saying is that if I'm invited to places, then I will show up, okay? And she even said the reason why I haven't been to the house is because, well, one, I haven't come because I haven't been invited, and two, I wouldn't come there if everybody's against me, basically. So you guys are more than welcome to reach out to me and come to me and see me where I'm at, which makes a lot of sense. So therefore, are we really here to believe that Elizabeth is the one telling the truth, saying that she was invited but didn't show up? I mean, for me personally, I am more inclined to believe Anna, but let me know your thoughts. So let's continue.
That looked very similar to mine. The only thing is it was not mine. It was fake, and Anna thought it was actually me.
And someone commented, "Where's Anna?" And then Elizabeth commented, she was invited but didn't come. Oh, hell no, because I was not invited. And then I posted on my social media.
I tried messaging her, pretty much, telling her, you know better, this is not me. And she just took it off super jokingly and was like, ha, ha, ha. So I tried.
See, this whole super jokingly thing, I don't know if I'm inclined to really believe that was the reaction, you know what I mean? Personally, I feel like if there was a reaction that was super jokingly that came from any side, I guess, in my opinion, it's more likely to come from Elizabeth than it is to come from Anna. But because here's the thing, if Anna knows that she is at the end of where the family don't like her right now, where everybody is pretty much against her right now, why would she put herself in a position to want to joke with the family? Do you know what I mean? That's what doesn't make sense to me. But if she was to reach out to Elizabeth and say, what the hell's going on, blah, 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 I can see why Elizabeth would be in a position where she could then jokingly about it. Do you see what I'm saying? Let me know what you're thinking down below. But nonetheless, though, Elizabeth Johnson does not have TikTok. This is obviously her defense of saying that account was not mine. It was fake.
I called her and she didn't pick up, and we had a few choice words with each other through text because she didn't pick up, and I ended it with, because it was angry and mad, but I told her that she was absolutely pathetic and she wanted to mend things between the family. She could come see us in person.
Honestly, I low-key feel like this was probably the most honest thing that she actually said. Also including
things between the family. She could come see us in person, and then I blocked her.
Also including that she blocked her. To be honest with you, I feel like that was probably the only honest thing, in my humble opinion, that has come out of Elizabeth's mouth in this whole situation so far. But hey, let's get into it.
Yes, you could have showed up. Everybody else got an invitation. Everybody else knew that there was a big birthday party. And I know that because I talked to family members about it. And it's sad. You could have invited me, and I would have came.
And that makes sense, to be fair. Why are you going to turn up somewhere where you're not invited? If you know everybody else has got an invitation, you're not going to turn up. Do you know what I mean? Of course, could she have turned up because, of course, you know, end of the day, it is also her nephew, Leighton, yeah. But obviously, you know, he is a nephew, so obviously, yeah, she could have turned up because she knows when his birthday is, and obviously knows. Well, I'm assuming she knew when the birthday was going to be, the celebration. But if everybody else has got an invitation, if I turn up to somewhere where everyone else got an invitation but me, I'm basically crashing the birthday. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm with Anna in this one. I'm not going to turn up somewhere where I'm not wanted, especially if it's a celebration of someone that you care about. She obviously cares about Leighton, so she doesn't want to turn up and ruin this celebration for Leighton, you know? Obviously wants the atmosphere to stay good and positive. Obviously, I'm not saying that's why she didn't turn up, but if I'm not going to turn up somewhere that I'm not invited, it's because I want people who are going to just enjoy themselves. I don't want to be the one that comes in and becomes the one that kills the mood of the room. So yeah.
To celebrate her 1 year. But
Anna's social media post about Leighton's birthday definitely has caused more hurt feelings. Because of that, we have decided to, not reach out to Anna and officially invite her to Thanksgiving.
See, here's the thing. This is the biggest problem, isn't it, with these two here? What kind of parents are they? You know, what the hell is Brent and Amber actually up to at this point? You know, like the way that, I am a strong believer of that when it comes to being the bigger person. When it comes to being the mediator, when it comes to be the one that's going to solve the situations, the conflict, it has to be the parents. Because our parents are our role models. No matter how old we are, our parents are the ones that are always going to be and should be our role models. You know, they're the ones that if I'm having a dispute with a sibling, they're the ones that's supposed to come in and mediate and say, listen, stop this. We're family, blah, 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 blah. You see what I'm saying? Whether or not myself and the sibling is actually gonna, agree or be able to reconcile because of that, that doesn't really matter. What matters is that at least the parents are coming in and they're trying to do the best they can. But you see, that's not what's happening here. You know, like that scene earlier in the season where Brett obviously has a conversation and meets up with Anna. Really and truly, he should have put his ego to the side and literally should have said, listen, things have happened and that shouldn't have happened, and they have resulted in the way they've resulted, which shouldn't have happened because we're family, and this is not how a family is supposed to behave. We're not supposed to be separate from each other. So I've said how I feel about it, you've said how you feel about it, but now I would like to continue, We may not agree with each other, but I would like to now continue, by inviting you back home to obviously, be a part of the family again. Because I don't want you to be isolated, I don't want you to be excluded. Something like that. Something like that, because sometimes you don't always need a conclusion. Sometimes you don't always have to come to the answer right then and there. Because sometimes, here's the thing, in that conversation, you see, if they did it the way I'm saying they did it, even though there wouldn't be a conclusion or a resolution, the matter of the fact is, it means that because now she's been welcomed back in, Anna has the option now to go back home, you know, and obviously spend time with the family freely. And over time, they can always meet in the middle again. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, because it would happen. I know I'm making sense, but let me know what you're thinking.
Wish Anna would come to us in person, talk to us, not be scared, because she's always able to come to, you know, like our house and fix the problem. But right now she's not really doing that, and it's just not helping with the situation. And she.
This is why I say about the ambush. She's repeated the same thing throughout the whole season. And correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Emma and Alex literally go and meet up with Anna anyway? And then they had their conversation, and Anna explained her side of the story, and they explained their side of the story, but yet she still wants to complain about the same thing? Bruh. If you just want screen time, just say you want screen time, because you're repeating yourself at this point. But then this goes back to what I'm saying. Has TLC set it up so therefore everybody is against Anna? Because the fact that they've got her repeating herself every bloody scene, every single bloody episode, is just ridiculous.
Well, times that we've had this year, we also did remember that Anna's not with us. Anna's not with us by choice of hers. Our doors and our mind.
Anna's not with us by the choice of hers. But did you or did you not say that Anna was not invited to Thanksgiving? So she's not there by the choice of hers. She's there because she wasn't invited. She's there because, as parents, you have failed to be the mediator, to be the one that says, you know what, listen, we've had our differences, but it's Thanksgiving and we always spend it together, and we would like you to come to Thanksgiving. That's what they had to say. And Anna obviously then would have had a choice. The ball was in her court. And then whatever would happen at Thanksgiving would happen at Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? But no, they didn't give her open arms. Jesus.
Our ears are so open.
Oh, excuse, the door's always open. Of course, my door's always open. But if you're not showing that you want me there, why should I come?
Boom. Where is the lie? Where is the lie? You did not show her that she was invited. You did not show her the doors open. None of these people have showed Anna the welcome to say that, hey, let's reconcile. All they've done is have conversations with her where it's been an attack. You know, when she met up with her two siblings, the whole meeting was about, oh, why didn't you come to her graduation? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? That's not a conversation, that's an attack. When she met up with Brent, you did this, you did that. Again, that's not a conversation, that's an attack. Elizabeth obviously hasn't had a conversation with Anna, obviously in this season, but obviously even beforehand, you could tell each time she talks about Anna, she's talking about Anna as if she's the villain. Do you see what I'm saying? This is ridiculous. Nonetheless, though, let me know your thoughts down below. If there's anything that I missed that you saw in the episode, please do let me know. But nonetheless, though, I'm very curious to see what you folks have got to say. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.